Introducing the 2009 Innovation Management Video Presentation. Apple was founded on the 1st of April 1976 by Steve Jobs, Steve Wozniak and Ronald Wayne, initially entering the market to sell the Apple I personal computer kit. Over the years, Apple has developed from a small company where production was incorporated in the backyard for the Apple I to a giant multinational. Apple's first bite of success came in the form of the Apple II. Introduced to the market in 1977 with its stylistic look and plastic casing, the Apple II launched the company to success, earning over $100 million by 1980, the year the company first offered stock to the public. The next stage was the release of the famous Macintosh in 1984. It was the first personal computer to use a graphical user interface and a mouse, a radical development at the time. The Mac initially sold poorly and Steve Jobs left the company in 1985. Eventually the Mac found its niche in the desktop publishing market. The company faced problems as Microsoft Windows operating system was eroding their market share. To turn this around, Apple recalled Steve Jobs in 1997 and he restored the company to profitability by introducing more innovative products such as the iMac. 2001 saw the release of iTunes and the iPod, and shortly after in 2003 the company began selling downloadable copies of major record label songs in MP3 format over the internet. This was a radical new way of connecting a user with the music industry. The launch of the iPhone in 2007 fueled the growth of Apple while other companies suffered through the recession.
We're introducing 3 revolutionary products of this class. 3 things: a widescreen iPod with touch controls, a revolutionary mobile phone, and a breakthrough internet communications device. An iPod, a phone, and an internet communicator. An iPod, a phone. Are you getting it? These are not 3 separate devices. This is one device. And we are calling it iPhone. Today, Apple is going to reinvent the phone.
So what differentiates Apple from its competitors? Well, all of its products contain some sort of innovation that's unmirrored in their respective industry. Let's take the iMac for example. It comes standard with a magic mouse, and it is the first consumer mouse to offer multi-touch capabilities. It allows the user to use intuitive gestures like swiping or scrolling to interact with the computer. It implements full functionality without any physical buttons. The monitor features a mounted glass display sealed to the perimeter, something unseen before on desktop computers. Also, unlike most desktops, the components are all placed behind the display. Wireless keyboard and mouse mean no other components need to be connected. On the MacBooks there's the trademark multi-touch trackpad, but there's more. A magnetic power adapter means if there's a tug on the leads, the power lead will safely disconnect itself without pulling the laptop to the floor. It is simple, incremental innovations like these that makes Apple products so user-friendly. Apple have incorporated their multi-touch technology on their portable media players as well, but it's the integration of the App Store which transforms the multimedia device into almost a PDA. With the distribution of the iPhone application development tools, the potential functionality is limitless. And it's not just the hardware that Apple excels in. A more stable operating system with useful shortcuts like Expose and Spaces means easier navigation, and industry-leading software like Logic and Final Cut Studio explains why Apple are increasing their market share in this consumer electronics industry day by day. A major advantage Apple holds over its competitors is a seamless integration of their products. Here you can see a demonstration of how easy it is for the iPhone to interface with the Mac and purchase content through iTunes. Because all the software and hardware are developed in-house, communication between product lines are easy. No plugins or complicated setups create a pleasant and stressless user experience, something Apple has emphasized since conception. Collaboration with record labels and film companies has allowed iTunes to grow like no other. revenue generated from music sales eclipsed $3 billion last year, and 3 years ago it already held 88% of the US music downloads market, and it has only grown since. In September 2009, applications downloaded from the App Store reached the 2 billion mark. Of course, the success of iTunes is mainly down to the dominance of the iPod, a concept Apple is fully aware of. Another contributing factor to Apple's success is the clever marketing. They have created a cool brand image and often prides itself on being fun. Coupled with their attractive advertisements, they create a product which is appealing to young and old alike. The advertising budget alone was $486 million in 2008, and their most famous are no doubt the Get a Mac ad campaign.
Hello, I'm a Mac.
And I'm a PC, and here at PC Innovations Lab...
Wait, PC Innovations Lab?
Well, you know how you have your patented MagSafe cord that pops out anytime someone trips over it?
Sure.
Well, we're protecting PCs with this new air-cushioned enclosure.
It's bubble wrap.
And you know how you have your revolutionary new battery that lasts almost an entire workday? Well, we are offering this new extremely long cord.
PC, shouldn't innovations make people's lives easier?
Well, that's exactly why we've developed these. Cheers to innovation.
Hi, I'm a Zune.
Hi, and I'm an iPod.
iPod. I don't get it. I have a bigger screen, users have deemed me far easier to use for navigation, and it's been proven that I provide better sound quality. Not to mention my superior Wi-Fi capabilities and built-in radio functionality. And even with all these extras, I'm still cheaper.
Let me interrupt you there, Mr. Zune. I'm real happy for you, and I'ma let you finish. But I'm the best-selling portable media player of all time. I revolutionized MP3 players. I am beautiful, the emphasis placed on my design was immense, and I only get better with age. Like I get a bigger hard drive, a smaller shell, new touchscreen technology, people want to touch me. And there's even more games for me than Nintendo DS and PSP put together. And that's why I occupy nearly 80% of the market share. Get the f*** out.